Have you ever found yourself in a Node.js project, only to be greeted by those pesky errors that seem impossible to conquer? Tired? Well, you're not alone. We've all been there, but fear not, because today we're diving headfirst into the world of Node.js troubleshooting. In this video, we'll tackle some common Node.js errors that can drive you up the wall. But don't worry, by the end of this tutorial, you'll be armed with the knowledge and skills to handle them like a true pro. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on valuable tech tutorials, just like this one. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. Callback hell, aka Pyramid of Doom. Callback hell, also known as the Pyramid of Doom, is a common issue in Node.js caused by coding with complex nested callbacks. In this scenario, each callback takes an argument that is a result of the previous callbacks. This results in a pyramid-like code structure that can be difficult to read and maintain. So, this occurs when you have too many nested callbacks, making the code hard to read and maintain. Promises or async await can help alleviate this. Number 2. Unhandled promise rejections. When a promise is rejected but not handled, Node.js will emit a warning, so it's necessary to always handle promise rejections with catch or async await. In Node.js, an unhandled promise rejection is a warning that occurs when a promise is rejected, but there is no error handling in place to catch and handle the rejection. This can happen when you're using promises or async await syntax in your code, but you forget to include a catch block or try catch block to handle any errors that might occur. When the catch method is invoked on a function and the function subsequently rejects the promise it returns, the rejection is adeptly intercepted and managed by the catch block. This proficient handling effectively prevents the emission of an unhandled promise rejection warning, ensuring smoother execution of your code. Number 3. TypeError. Cannot read property X of undefined. This error occurs when you try to access a property or method of an undefined variable. Ensure that the object or variable exists before accessing its properties. The error TypeError, cannot read property X of undefined, is thrown when you try to access a property of an object that is undefined. This typically happens when you're trying to access a property of an object that hasn't been initialized yet. In JavaScript, you can use the optional chaining operator to prevent this error. This operator allows you to attempt to access a property of an object only if the object exists. If the object is undefined or null, the expression short circuits and returns undefined, preventing the type error. Number 4. The module not found error in Node.js occurs when you try to import a module that doesn't exist, or there's a problem with the file path. This error is typically thrown when you use the require function to import a module, but Node.js can't find the module in the specified location. Here's an example of how this error might occur. We'll now address the final concern, the EventEmitter memory leak issue. The EventEmitter class in Node.js is used to handle events. You can create an event and attach listeners that will execute when the event is emitted. However, if you attach too many listeners to an event emitter without removing them, it can lead to memory leaks. This is because the listeners take up memory, and if they are not removed when they are no longer needed, that memory is not freed up, leading to increased memory usage over time. Here's an example of how you might add and remove listeners. Alright, there you have it, folks. We've covered some common Node.js errors and how to conquer them. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. See you in the next video.